Welcome back to another episode of Agroforestry Power Ladies. Today we're back with another Agroforestry Power Lady, none other than Kaitis Sandra. Sandra will be sharing with us how she joined Agroforestry Power Ladies and what she's doing to impact youths today. But before we continue, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Now, let's dive into this story. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode today, Sandra. You've been the one doing hosting all these interviews before, but now let me host you today. So, why don't you say hi to the viewers and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Kaitis Sandra, one of the Agroforestry Power Ladies Uganda. I hope you see me. I'm so happy to be hosted by you, Krishna, today here at Agroforestry Power Ladies Uganda.
Thank you for joining. So, the first thing I want to ask you is, why agroforestry? Why is agroforestry the thing that you're promoting here on APL?
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. It's really a nice question. Like asking me why we are promoting agroforestry is like asking me why Agroforestry Power Ladies Uganda exists. Our major aim is promoting agroforestry, and because we saw like one of the problems that our communities are facing, or even the villages where we grew up from, they are facing a problem of food security. They don't have food, by the way. You find people when they have like 2 meals a day or even 1 meal a day, because they don't have food, and besides that they don't have where to grow that food from. Yeah, and besides that they are looking for trees to cut down to get some money. They go to the forests to cut down the forest to get money. So promoting Agroforestry Power Lady is addressing the problem of food security, addressing the problem of environmental degradation, like cutting down the trees, and at the same time promoting the economics in our communities.
So why are these things important to you as a person?
All right, it's important to me because if we have our forests standing, they are not cut down. Because if you're having your agroforestry system or your agroforestry demo or garden at your home, you not go to the forest to cut down the trees, right? If you need anything like a wood, you go to your garden, cut one tree, and then it will be yours. You feel that I had my tree here and it has now disappeared. I need to replant. Okay? Yeah, so that is very important. And another thing, if we are having agroforestry systems, we are not lacking food. We make sure that every homestead, at least they are sure they are secure with food. It is food security, and they are having healthy food and highly nutritious. Yeah, and then another thing, Krishna, in the community where I grew up from, so many people they don't have enough land. You find that a home doesn't have where to grow food from. They don't have land. They don't have even like 1 acre of land. So agroforestry solves that, because even if you have a very small land, you can plant like various things, various plants, various crops in there, and the system will be self-sustaining. So even if you have a very small piece of land, you can at least have what to eat and like what to use at home.
So it gives even people that don't have the means of having a lot of land,
yeah,
hope that you can.
It is solving that problem very, very, very much.
That's really cool. So now when you're in Agroforestry Power Ladies, what you're hoping to do is to inspire others to do the same thing.
Of course.
To show them that this is possible.
Yes, this is possible, because so many people think that this cannot work out. You know, if you're telling people, like even if you're demonstrating to people, or like let me say that someone is just seeing, let me say, a documentary, seeing beans, maize, papaya, pineapples, bananas, trees, yeah, you know, they be like, no, this cannot work out, this cannot work. Yeah. But we are trying to teach them how these things work, and even showing them the way these things, however much they say that these things are congested, but these things are having spaces which are even measured. Yeah, and they work out. You know, if if the system is in, like if we go to agroforestry systems, you find that you will not need external fertilizers or even external inputs, because this is a system which sustains itself. Plants feed each other, plants treat each other. You understand?
Yeah. It's a self-contained system.
Yeah, it's a self-containing system.
Yeah, that's really cool. So then I'm also curious about this other part of Agroforestry Power Ladies. This ladies part. Why is it important that ladies are I guess inspired?
Oh, in my country, Uganda, like I'm in a country whereby ladies, for themselves, they have it mentally that for them they cannot like speak out, or they cannot even stand, or they cannot even decide. In the past, ladies could not even join meetings. They could not suggest anything. Suggesting us who? They were just like properties at home. Their main role was just sweeping the compound and cooking for the husbands. The husbands were the king. They couldn't say anything. But now, Agroforestry Power Ladies, we want to make sure that we put that away. We want to show the young ladies, our fellow youth, that they can also do something. They we learn, we teach, we inspire, and we advocate for what we've learned. Yeah, so I'm very sure every girl can do this. You learn something, make sure you share the knowledge with your fellows, and also like promoting women or ladies is very good. I think it's in a way that some ladies, like they may be having some challenges or even being tortured in one or other ways, but if they cannot come out and speak it out, so many people will not recognize that, they will not know it. And you know, there are some girls like me, I can get something and I be like, I have to speak this out, I have to advocate for this justice. So that is very good, because I know it helps my fellow ladies who cannot speak it out. You understand? But if I just keep quiet, there are so many people that are going to suffer behind me, and including me myself.
So in this work that you're doing in Agroforestry Power Ladies, it gives you the opportunity to like talk to others about the things that you're learning.
Yeah.
And to inspire others.
Of course, I know if my fellow ladies sees this video, even the videos that my fellows have done, they also be like, I can also do this. Even if someone is still not confident, but she can be like, I want to be like Sandra. I want to speak like she does. If I have something hurting me, I have to speak it out. And I have to claim for my justice and even knowing our rights. Yeah, and then another thing, as women, we face lots of challenges. For example, if a girl gets pregnant in a school, the girl will drop out from the school, and even the school, like she will feel like she's not comfortable in the school, and even the school itself will push her out of the school. Going back home, even the parents will be blaming her. Going, like, returning to the boyfriend, even the boyfriend will be like, for us, we don't produce in much. Yeah, such problems. So girls, like in most cases, they feel overwhelmed. They start feeling small. They feel like they are failures who cannot do anything. And even after producing, you know, there is a way that you feel like you cannot even fit in the society. Like a girl of my age. If a girl of my age comes here, when we are age mates, we are 20, 21, 23, and then the girl is also 20. For her, she's already having 2 kids. She will not feel comfortable in us. Like, she will not feel that vigor, that she can also do something, that she can also say something and the voice can be heard. So those people will just be hiding there. They'll be like, for us, we are failures, we cannot do anything. But Agroforestry Power Ladies is telling you girls that you all can do something. Your voices can be heard. Yeah, and also engage yourselves in learning. Yeah. You learn something, make sure like love, be passionate, and even share the knowledge. Yeah, for our fellow girls. Like, just because you're a woman, just because you have children, just because you're pregnant, doesn't mean that you're a failure. No. It doesn't mean that you're failure. Yeah, you can still do more. Yeah, you just produce your kid, then you do some other things. Yeah, you continue with your journey. It doesn't mean that your life journey is ending there. No.
Yeah, thank you so much for that message. That's a wonderful thing to tell ladies around the world, not just in Uganda. Yeah. So Sandra's told us today all about her story about how she joined Agroforestry Power Ladies and why agroforestry and being a lady is important to her. And she's inspired us, and she's told us that even if we think we feel small or we feel afraid, we should not be afraid to share our stories, to try new things like agroforestry. So I want to thank you, Sandra, for sharing with us. Do you have any words of wisdom for the fellow youths out there that you're talking to? For any other young ladies out there that are interested in these things?
Yeah, what I can tell my fellow ladies is that, ladies, let us not be shy. Let us stand up, let us be articulate, and let us not even fear sharing our stories, however bad they may be. Let us share them, because you never know how they are uplifting the other girls. Yeah, that's so right. We should never be afraid to share with others what we've discovered, what we're learning. So actually, that's what we're doing right now. So I thank you so much, Sandra, for sharing with us. Welcome, Kristen.
To the viewers, thank you so much for watching today and for joining us on this episode of Agroforestry Power Ladies. We've gotten to hear so much of Sandra's story and how she found agroforestry, and also how, as a woman, Sandra's inspiring others around her, including myself, to be more strong, to be more articulate, to speak up about things that are important, that help solve problems in our communities. So, thank you for joining us today. Remember again to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.